Well, good morning, everybody. Hi, it's Becky from Power Tools with Thread, and you are in our Stitchuation room. This is a virtual quilt stitching retreat. We do Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Central, and you are here at my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time here, or maybe your first time to be brave enough to pop into the chat, please do. We've got a little welcoming committee that will make sure you feel right at home. This is so great today. Thank you all so much for being here with me. I truly appreciate the time that you spend out of your busy day to be here with me. So I saw in the chat, somebody's asking a question about putting light colored applique. I think it was Cindy, and she is going to be putting light colored fabric on a dark background for applique. Cindy, I recommend you can do one of two things. You can either put if you're doing an embroidery design, then you can put a layer of tearaway, like the paper kind of tearaway underneath that, make it more opaque, or you can iron some SF 101 to the back of your light fabric and then cut it. And that will work really well. So that you just want it to give just a little bit more opaqueness to it so that that dark background doesn't shine through. Yep. This looks like a really dark corner back here. I mean, it's not, but I guess I don't have any lighting over there. So I can turn the light, I guess, but a little bit. Doesn't help. Doesn't matter. You guys are far away from me this morning. Do I have my glasses? I don't have a pair of glasses. I got to wander over in the other drawer and get a pair of glasses, you guys, or it's not going to be a good day. Let's see. I don't care which pair, just any pair will do. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's Friday. Yay. Not that it matters. I'm retired, right? That does mean I get to sleep in tomorrow morning, and I like that. So today at 10 o'clock, we're going to be working on the Kimberbell mini quilts, the February one, and today's going to focus on the multi-needle. Now, the multi-needle gets really loud, and I don't do a whole lot of satin stitching on that multi-needle while I'm on camera because it just sounds like somebody said they sounded like they were at the range. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. My laptop's way over there. I guess I could pull it closer to me, but it doesn't give me a lot of room to cut. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing today is we're going to spend the first part going over the design in Embrilliance. And you can do this in Embrilliance Essentials, which is the basic module of Embrilliance. Embrilliance embroidery software. I like to call it the Liberty Mutual of embroidery software. You only pay for what you need. So in this instance, the design is already done for us by Kimberbell, but it's how it stitches out. So today I'm going to show you why you might want to incorporate Embrilliance Essentials into your workflow to really streamline how you do this. And this applies not only to the multi-needle, but to single needle users as well, because we're going to stitch like 9 little bitty hearts. And on a, if you were to do it the way the pattern says, you'd be changing thread colors every time you turn around. So I'm going to show you guys how to streamline that. And that's going to be really cool. Can I get rid of the annoying heart when I set up my live? What heart is that? Is there a heart? I don't know what that means. Is it on the screen? There is a little, let me see. Oh, you guys can't see it. There, like on my subscribe right here, that's my logo. That's up in the corner of the thing. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah, you guys, I forgot. I got to do something here. Hold on just a second. I had talked about doing a giveaway today, and you guys did not let me forget that. Hold on a minute. Let me get it set up before you guys get going with it. You guys don't let me forget this. Okay. All righty, you guys are on board. Okay, so today I had promised you guys we were going to do a giveaway. So let me go ahead and get that going and show you what is going on in the world of quilting. Y'all know I love Corey Yoder. She has a whole new pattern bundle in her Etsy shop. And I'm going to put a link to it below the video. I didn't do that yet. I need to do that. So she's got a whole bunch of new patterns out. And I got to get this straight. I couldn't resist and I had to get them because I just do that. Oh, while I'm on here, Suzanne, remember Scotty Dog? I got your card. I told you that already. Very nice. Thank you. All right. And this doesn't go here. So she's got these new bundles out. Y'all, I got stuff falling down all over here. And you're going to put a hashtag power tools, all one word. So it's going to look like the little pound sign and then lowercase power tools, not power tools with thread, just power tools. That's all you're going to put in the comments. You're going to put hashtag power tools, and that's going to make you eligible to win the free pattern that Corey gave to me to give to you. And it's adorable. So you can't put it in the comments below on the replay. I'm sorry, but the scammers just get a hold of that and cause all kinds of havoc. Okay. So that's why you want to catch the live this morning. And if you've got a doctor's appointment to go to, go ahead. You're on your phone. Just put it in there. You know you're good. And now you're eligible. And then you can do your appointment. Okay. So if you're sitting in the waiting room or you're in the car on the way there, go ahead and jump in and take care of that. So let me show you these adorable patterns she's got. These are all for winter or Christmas. So this is the Cuddle Up Sampler. I love this. We've got a snowman with some ornaments and a tree, packages. Look, she is known for this little guy right here. That is adorable. Okay. Isn't that cute? So this finishes at 70 by 70. And all of these patterns are made with her new Starberry line. Okay. So here's another, this is a big one, 70 by 70. And then she has, now you can get just parts and pieces of it. This is Scrappy Evergreens. This finishes at 66 by 80. It uses one charm pack or 45-inch squares, or a mini charm pack or 2.5-inch squares. So look at that. There's a great use of fabrics for your charms. Very, very good. What does this one use? This one uses all kinds of fat quarters. So you could get the Starberry fat quarter bundle and knock this one out. Okay. Plus some background yardage, of course. And then we have the Starry Midnight Clear. And look, she shows it in 2 different colorways. Isn't that beautiful? This uses 10 print fat quarters and then some additional yardage. And that's for the multi-print version. And she's got the 2-color version. She also has the 2-color version fabric requirements on the back. Very nice. These are mine, y'all. I'm not sharing these with you. This one I love. This is my favorite one out of the entire bunch, y'all. This is called Dearly Loved. I will be making this quilt. I'd love to do a sew along with you guys on this. Dearly Loved. And this is going to require some fat quarters and fat 8s out of that Starberry line. I love this. This is so stinking cute. How adorable is this? Yeah, I love it too. This is just so, so cute. So if you're just joining us, you're going to do a hashtag power tools in order to win a pattern. And the pattern that you're going to win is, yay, my favorite. This is so cute. The woolly wall hanging. This is what she's famous for, that little woolly wall hanging. This is a take on woolly stars. Isn't that sheep just adorable? And it uses yardage from her Starberry line. And she's going to include a little woolly sticker. Isn't that precious? So I actually ordered these myself. And I put a little note on there. And it says, Hi, Corey. OMG, the deer. I'll be doing a sew along for that one on my channel for sure, in addition to the sampler. Now I'm thinking of you guys. If you'd like to include an extra pattern, any one of them, as a giveaway, that would be awesome. So happy to promote you. Can't wait for the fabric to arrive. Best, Becky Thompson from Power Tools with Thread. And she stepped up to the plate and included her woolly wall hanging. Now this finishes at 40 by 40. So we could do this together too. So I'm going to do that for you guys. She put a note. Thank you so much, Becky. I added extra woolly wall hanging and a sticker for your giveaway. Corey. She is a sweetheart. She's a Moda fabric designer. So I met her at market last year. Just a lovely, lovely lady. So I want to thank Corey Yoder very much for supporting the channel and supporting you guys. So yeah, I'll probably do both. This Dearly Love finishes at 42 by 42 as well. So the way I will do a sew along with these, I haven't looked at the pattern, how she does that. When I do a pattern sew along, because I can't give away the pattern, right? How I'll usually do that. Let me see if she uses the alphabet concept on her patterns. She does. She uses an A, B, C, D, E, F, G alphabet concept on her patterns. And then that's what I'll do. We'll just sew section A to B and that kind of thing. Just like on, just like the Fat Quarter Shop does. You take your A and attach it to your B and blah, blah. But that way you're not getting the measurements because I can't give away. I just love these. Her style is just my style. Absolutely. She's so down to earth and so nice. So this is what you're getting. Woolly wall hanging, the 40 by 40, plus the little woolly wall hanging sticker. She sent me 2 of these, and I don't know if you noticed, I had the other one sitting over there by my sewing machine. So I'm excited to give this to you guys today. US shipping only, y'all, please. I know I saw somebody in here from South Africa. Welcome. That's awesome. Okie doke. So real happy to share these with you guys. They are adorable. Yeah, hit the like button. I'm giving away free stuff, you guys. I'm paying for the shipping. It's fine. Oh, my goodness. So yesterday, Valerie rolled in with my order from Fiberworks Fabric Studio. I called them and said, hey, I need some fabric. So again, I'm making Candyland. This is a Villa Rosa Designs. It finishes at 55 by 72. And it's got 36 blocks in it. Okay. You can go to villarosadesigns.com and you can download this pattern. So no matter where you are in the world, you can get this. Okay. It's like $2. Dirt cheap. Now, I needed to get backing and sashing and all of that. And I explained to y'all yesterday how I sorted out the fabrics. Well, I didn't sort them out. Valerie did. She came over and helped me pick out the fabrics. And so I did some cutting yesterday with her. I did some cutting with her day before yesterday. And then yesterday I cut a little bit more. So I've got to cut the center blocks and the side pieces to go with each. So that's what I was going to work on today. All right. So she came in yesterday. Because once I decided I was, let me set this woolly wall hanging over here so I don't put it away and lose it. I got to keep myself organized, y'all. Stuff just goes everywhere. Valerie is the best. She's awesome. Valerie's one of the, I hope she's not here because I'm talking about it. That's one of those people that you would have never expected rolls into your life and you're like, whoa, where have you been? Okay. So see the dark turquoise, horizontal, and white. There is a border, or that's a sashing. See the sashing? So we've got, this is the turquoise I couldn't find yesterday. That's going to be that. And there's the white. That's the white on white. It is a feather print. And then the green is going to be the binding. Okay. So just brilliant colors. There's the love of my life walking through behind camera.
Good morning, everyone.
He's so fun in the morning. Okay. And you guys, the backing. I got four and a half yards of this. I think I only needed 4, but I got 4.5 because love, right? Just love. So here's your backing. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now this is directional. It's got some, I think, yeah, it's got some hummingbirds on it. So you got to pay attention to that when you're, sewing that backing together. But you guys, it's from Moda. This is Land of Enchantment is the name of this line. And it is fantabulous. My friend Bonnie is trying to get us to go to Rio Dosa. 2 weeks in June. We're kicking it around. It's a long time to be away from the house. But, I'd take y'all with me for sure. So there's that. I just love this. Oh, my goodness. So today what I was going to do is cut up some more of the needed blocks for that. But Valerie's so nice to bring this to me. You guys, that saves me because the shop's 23 miles. It's a long way for me, Road trip. Yeah, I know. And there's a quilt shop out there too. So let me look and see what you guys. Oh, you guys are catching each other. Oh, Jackie, you got the Stallions panel. Good for you from Villa Rosa Designs. Yeah, they're pretty quick on their shipping. Pat Fryer owns that company. She's out in California, and she's got 2 girls that work for her. And I met them at not Market. They were at Festival last year in Houston. So do hashtag Power Tools, all one word. Okay. And I'm going to do the giveaway. And it's US shipping only, please, you guys. We've got 333 entries, so you guys are on it. Also, if you did a hashtag Power Tools, please give the video a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. I think you hit some kind of up button on your remote, either channel or volume. I think channel if you're watching on TV. So I'd appreciate that very much. I'm not getting any coffee. Anyway, so today I just want to, yeah, your grandson would love the deer one. It's just such a cute, cute pattern, isn't it? I think I need more of these clips. I'm holding the sides and the panels together with little wonder clips. And I think I need more of them because, oh well, I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting the main fabric. Yeah, the focus fabrics. And I cut some yesterday, and I don't want to recut those again. So this is where it gets confusing for me, you guys. I got to see and make sure which ones I cut. Because I don't want to cut the same one again, right? I got to pull that out. Okay, I cut that one, so I don't need this. You just started watching my videos. Oh, thank you. Jenna, is it Jenna? Jana, I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Yeah, I don't get real wound up about stuff, y'all. Life's too short, so I just kind of roll easy peasy here. And I like doing these. This is one of those things where it's like, well, I was sewing anyway, so why not just put the camera on? No big deal. I just got to get myself sorted out here of what I've already cut so I don't cut it again. I'm down to the scraps. Here we go. So I do need to cut this one. This is going to be a fussy cut with the wolf. That's going to be a fussy cut. And I need to cut this one. So I'll do these. Here we go. This is the stack that needs some love. I'm not going to do that one today. I'm going to do these. I can do these with you guys. These are done. These are scraps. These are side borders. Got it. Okay, now I know where I'm at. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I know having a puppy's like having a newborn. Oh my word. I stay away from puppies if I can. They require way too much maintenance. I'll go to the shelter and get myself a 2 or 3 year old dog all day. I can housebreak. They housebreak pretty easy. Better than puppies who don't know what they're doing at all. So, see, I got rid of this again. Okay. So how I cut is I like to use a mat on a mat. Let me put my mouse over here. What am I doing today? Maureen, I am cutting blocks for Candyland. This is the Candyland pattern, and I'm cutting blocks for those squares. That's what I'm doing today. So, and I'm trying to keep Valerie helped me picked out the sides for each block. So what I do, it's a little, I don't know. This is a Quilter Select ruler. If you guys have ever tried these are the best rulers in the world. Nothing against magnet rulers, guys. Don't get me wrong. I like that. But you know how you'll try new products, but you keep going back to the ones. Yeah. Okay. So I need to, this is a directional print because it's got a dove on it. So I'm just going to cut outside of the, I'm going to do 2 ways. Okay. So this will be a 2 cut. And it's not, I need to make 2 of these. Yeah. So there's one. I had these pressed the other day, y'all. I got out my my Cricut mini press. It's not a mini press. It's huge. I've got one of those big ones. This big dog right here. If I've got to iron a fat quarter bundle, I get out this big dog daddy, and I can get an entire fat quarter bundle done in about 10 minutes. So that's pretty cool. All right. And they were pressed. It's just sticking up a little bit. This is selvage. And now I want to make sure that I get, see these, almost all of these could use a fussy cut. Because look, I want to make sure that hummingbird is in, I want to make sure that hummingbird makes it into the block. Okay. Beautiful stuff, you guys. So it it takes a minute to sit here and play with this and make sure that you get it. And now I can see through the ruler and know exactly what the block is going to look like. There's a lot of fabric scraps. I'm not going to call it waste, y'all, but there's a lot of fabric scraps when you fussy cut. And this block needs to be this long. Yep, lots of there. So that's pretty. I got the hummingbird where I wanted it in the middle of the block. So that looks nice. See? And I need 2 of those. This one, I'm going to get this dove up here. I got to press this out. This is going to drive me crazy. Move this over. I'm just going to step away and go iron a second. You know what? I have an iron right here. It's not plugged in. Let me plug in my iron. Now I have my other little mini press. This is a Cricut mini press. And I have that usually when I'm sitting here doing this kind of stuff. Oh, there we go. I'll wait for that to heat up and then I'll press this one. Now this one, it doesn't have anything I need to fussy cut. Okay. That material, Karen, I've got links to it below. It's called Land of Enchantment by Moda. Susan, can't remember her name, designer. Is it on here? No. Yes. Sarah Thomas of Sarah Diddy. is the designer. She did a phenomenal job. I just absolutely love it. So let's see. Can I get two? I can get two this direction on this one. So if it's directional, I kind of got to pay attention here. Fold this up. Yeah, you guys, puppies are just, you know, they're like newborns. I'm done with that. Frito's a rescue. We had an Australian cattle dog, Blue, and she passed away March 22nd. She was 15. And she passed away March 22nd last year. And so I was looking all over for cattle dogs, and there's a rescue outfit up in Austin called Australian Cattle Dogs of Texas. And they have a bunch. And I have to go up there and get one and everything. But Keith said, check at the local shelter because my county, Wilson County, has a brand that's fairly new, no-kill animal shelter. And so I went over there and, well, I looked on their website and they had, how often do I change the needle on my single needle machine? When I break it, Michelle. When I break it. There we go. This is nice. Yep, that'll work. So there's those two. And they need these. What I did is I cut the selvages off of the side borders that we chose. So now I know which fabric to grab to put on the side borders that Valerie helped me pick because I'm not good at picking fabrics. Okay. Good. I need to iron this out. So anyway, we went, I sent him a message on, they have a Facebook page. And I said, hey, is that dog still there? And she said, yeah. Well, we got down there, y'all. She had heartworms and she had ehrlichiosis and some other disease. And so Australian Cattle Dogs of Texas wouldn't take her because she was sick. So, they explained to us everything she had. And I said, yeah, I'll take her. We had to go back and forth many days, back and forth to the vet for her. She's worth it. Fantastic dog. Absolutely love her. Okay, scrap. Nice. Yep. Let's see. I hope you guys that are getting snowed in are ready for this. Usually y'all are. You guys kind of roll like that. I know when people are up in the north, y'all are prepared for that kind of craziness. See, this is good. All right, so that's ready. Here's another one I need to fussy cut. Same print in blue. You were getting shredding last night trying lace snowflakes. Michelle, are you talking about freestanding lace? You were getting shredding. Make sure, well, I don't know. A lot of times it's the needle. Yeah, it's exactly like you're talking about, but it's the type of needle, not the needle. So let me put these over here so I don't forget. Some of these side borders are contrasting and some of them are coordinating, but all of them are yummy. So I just don't want to get lost on this. Yesterday it was so warm. Keith went to Walmart, got himself a new pit boss because he killed the last one we had. That's a barbecue. And so he got that, and I was helping him get it out of the truck and put it together and everything. And we were in short sleeves. Gosh, you got to love South Texas for that, right? Nice and warm here. I mean, we were out yesterday until the sun went down in short sleeves. It was warm. Let's see. Okay. I love these Zia, the New Mexico sun right there. I love that. All throughout this fabric line. Just gorgeous. So I want that to be midway of the block. To focus on that one. So you notice I'm cutting with a mat on a mat, okay? That's my favorite way to cut because I don't like moving the fabric any more than I have to. Oh, the trash guys are out front. It's Friday. That navy floral backing Scotty dog is incredible. That's one of the prettiest fabrics I've ever seen. Just lovely. I gotta iron this. Yeah, y'all do a hashtag power tools. If you just got here, let me show you what I got. Corey Yoder gave me a pattern to give to you. She's a motive designer. This is for woolly wall hanging. It's a 40 by 40, and she has made this in her Starberry fabric. I'm going to schedule a sew along with this later in the year. Okay. There's my little, there's a sticker that comes with it. So this is what you get. Isn't that adorable? My goodness. She's such a sweetheart. So you want to do a hashtag power tools, not power tools with thread. Okay. Hashtag power tools. And if you're doing those keystrokes while you're at it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, please. I would appreciate that very much. And if you're so inclined, subscribe. We have a lot of fun here. I haven't seen if there's anything in the kitchen. We've got a virtual kitchen, just like every quilt retreat does. There is a kitchen, and there's usually goodies in there. So you guys wander over, make yourself at home. It's a virtual kitchen, so it's not real, you guys. I get emails. How do I find the kitchen? Like it's a different website or something. I get it. I know. We have a good time here. I really like this like that. So I'm going to just cut this one. My favorite rotary cutter is an Olfa. I like this one. This is their original. I just love it, y'all. Just love it. Okay, so there are my 2 blocks for that focus fabric. I got to make a total of 36 blocks, y'all. So let me get my sides and pin these to here. Because then I'll know what fabrics I can cut for that. Right now, I'm just cutting my centers. Okay, you're late. Well, Marianne, we're doing a giveaway for a Corey Yoder pattern. So do a hashtags. Oh, there's a broccoli cheddar quiche, y'all. Diane's got one in the kitchen. That sounds wonderful. I made a baked chicken yesterday in my oven, and it turned out so good. Just moist and juicy. So good. I take that chicken and I spray it inside with olive oil spray, and then I sprinkle the inside of the cavity with onion powder, sea salt, and usually Cajun seasoning. Give it a little flavor, right? On the inside. And then I do the same thing to the outside. Spray it with olive oil spray, and then sea salt, onion powder, and Cajun seasoning all over it. And then I put a half an onion and 3 celery sticks inside the cavity and bake it in a 375 oven I love that lime dove. See that dove that's lime? It's beautiful. Bake it in a 375 oven until the inside is, I cook it to almost 180. I like done bird. I don't like that 165. I don't know who made that up, but I don't like it. So I cook mine to 177, 180. I've got one of those Pampered Chef little electronic things. I got Keith a meter thermometer for Christmas. And I wish Pampered Chef had something like that, but they don't. And I wanted to use it, but because I was outside with him while the chicken was baking. And I was like, where's your meter? He said, you can't borrow it. And I'm like, dang it. I want that meter. Those are really cool. You're late, but you have to put the grandsons on the bus. I get it, Kim. That's fine. So, Kim, we're doing a giveaway for a Core Yoder pattern. So you want to hashtag Power Tools, okay? Somebody, there was a new viewer, Patty, was with us yesterday when I was doing the Kimberbell mini quilts, and she was upset because she's got a 6x10 and she couldn't get the background quilting in the block by block to fit there. But I was hoping to see her again and let her know you can do it with the clear blue tiles that comes as part of the download of the background quilting designs. All right. I'm going to put this beautiful pattern right here. Hello, Frito. Good morning, baby. She's running around crazy. She's crazy. It's a crazy dog. Let me do this. Oh, there's Harley. Okay. This is pretty. Do 10 and a half right here. There. Thank you, Kim. This fabric is just gorgeous. I almost hate to cut it, but I'm so excited to get it into a quilt. This is mine. Definitely mine. I'm not giving this away. This is my new on the couch quilt, right? All right. I've got to take a side off. I'm going to take off 1/2 inch on each side here. I cut that wrong. What I need is a 5-inch ruler. It's Frisky Frito. She came in. There's no goldfish under the desk. So she's like, all right, I'm back. Let me go get my snack from Daddy. These dogs live a lap of luxury, I'm telling you. Harley's having such a hard time. Yesterday, you got all the February cuts done. Yay! First time using Embrilliance. First time using canvas. You go, Lee. You go. Look at you. Good for you, girl. That's awesome. You got to love that. It's a whole new world, isn't it? Using the SCANNCUT to cut out all your shapes. You just do that and you start dancing around. You're like, yay, me. It's wonderful. I've got a Steady Betty right here, you guys, that I'm cutting, that I'm ironing on. This is my ironing surface right here. I got a Steady Betty. Okay. God, that's pretty. Those blocks are so pretty. So I'm only going to have 2 of these on the front because this is the backing. I told the lady at the quilt store, Ruth, I said, hey, I got to order this now because y'all are going to call and order that fabric and there won't be any left. She goes, yes, ma'am, you better. So this will be my sashing blocks on this. It'll be the green, just like the binding, and the yellow. I've got 2 blocks. So that'll be pretty, won't it? Nice and bright. Finally made it. Good morning. Hi, Rebecca. Glad you joined us. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Is Missouri Star doing this quilt too? Yeah. That's nice. Now see this one. This is that fabric. It's got 1 spider on it, and I'm not having spiders in my quilt if I can avoid it. Sarah went and put a tarantula in the pattern. And while I get it, she could have also put a chili relleno, you know. You didn't have to put a tarantula in there. So no tarantulas. This particular piece has one right there. I don't want that. So I'm going to put it, make sure I don't get it. No tarantula. That's a friction iron away marker, y'all. But I do like the owl. So let me see if I can I? Yes. This will work great right here. He needs to go on that mark right there. There we go. Somebody emailed me yesterday and asked if I could do a cutting video, and I did a week or so ago. So I sent her a link to that. Okay, and now I need right here. But I figured, well, I'm standing here with you guys. Okay, so there's one. Yeah, it's got a hummingbird and my little owl. See the little owl? That's awesome. Okay. You don't do a lot of embroidery because your machine is so old, Glory says. You do cut all the applique on the SCANNCUT. Yeah, you can do that. You can just, knock out that part of it on the SCANNCUT. What's the difference between the SCANNCUT 125 and the 325? Jamie wants to know. Jamie, the 125 cannot scan a 24-inch mat. It'll cut on a 24-inch mat, but it won't scan one. So if you're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff and you're going to have a lot of different fabrics, you're going to be limited to a 12-inch mat for that. That's kind of it. That's kind of where you're at. The Villa Rosa I showed at the beginning. The pattern I'm making is Candyland. This is it. And I love this pattern because it's got 36 blocks and they are sashed on both sides. But that center block is big enough to highlight this beautiful fabric. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to cut this fabric up so small that you weren't going to be able to see the gorgeous prints that are in this line. This fat quarter bundle came with a panel as well. So here's the panel. And I've chosen the pieces of the panel that are going to go in it as well. I don't think I'm going to cut that up with y'all. I don't have time for that. Not today. What's the name of the pattern? It's raining so hard you had to turn up the volume, Jean. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Do you have to have Embrilliance to have a SCANNCUT? No, not at all. They are two separate things. They work independently of each other. You'll want the SCANNCUT just to cut out your applique fabrics. I don't use it for cutting quilt fabrics, okay? Can it be done? Yes. Do I do it? No. Why? Because there's a sweet spot of stickiness on the mat. You don't want to put a substrate on the back of your quilting blocks, like Heat and Bond Light or Wonder Under or any of that. You don't want that on your quilt fabrics, right? I only use it to cut applique pieces. So if the mat's too sticky, when you go to take your quilting fabric off the mat, you could distort your block. If the mat's not sticky enough and the needle goes, oh, thank you, I can't McNamara Mama. You pop me a super sticker. Thank you so much. You are more than welcome. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. So that's that sweet spot, if the mat's not sticky enough and the blade goes to cut, it'll drag the fabric with it. I just see that happening. And so I don't even attempt it. If you need to cut a whole bunch of 2.5-inch strips or whatever, You can always invest in an AccuQuilt. I don't have an AccuQuilt for two reasons. One, I would never use it enough to justify the expense. And two, I don't have the space. I know they have a little one. It's fine, but I'm not doing that. So yeah, I've seen Pat Sloan use hers. I know she likes it, but y'all, she quilts differently than I do. You know, she'll cut 400 half square triangles at a time. I just don't do that. I quilt differently. I love Pat. She's so sweet. I don't know if y'all remember, last year we had taken a cruise down to it was Western Caribbean. I think it was. And she sent me that gnome, Norman, that she had made. He went to Australia first and got married to Nanette. And all it was a quilt panel. That's all it was she had made a quilt out of Norman. And then she sent him to me. And I took him on the cruise and took him all around the Western Caribbean and took pictures with him at all the different stops on the cruise ship. It was so much fun. And then I sent it back to her with a story for each one. And she was so fun about that. Do you need the 325? You just ordered the 125 from my Amazon store. So here's the deal. Also the 325, frankly, I want to tell you, has a feature in it called My Connection, and it will talk to the Luminaire or the Stellaire. If you don't have either one of those, then you're not missing anything. I don't know what machine you have. That said, I have that feature and I never use it because I just don't need it. Now, I don't know what Brother's going to come out with for My Connection in the future. I do know there's no new machines coming out for 2024. You'll probably be fine with it. The 125, you're going to be able to cut all of your applique pieces, and it creates that FCM file if you want to pop it into embroidery software like Stitch Artist 2 and create embroidery stitches for applique from a paper pattern. So it's up to you. The 325, if you want to get a 325, order from Mull Queens. I've got a link below, but you can go to mullqueensewing.com and use the coupon code PTWT, which is Power Tools with Thread, and he'll give you free shipping on that. And then while you're at it, get yourself a 24-inch mat and a scanning mat. He'll put it all together and send it to you free shipping. So I think you might get a little free gift too. So, and if you don't live in Arizona, then you won't pay sales tax. There's that. So, there's a benefit to it. All right. So my next one of this, I have a little coyote I got. See that? But y'all, the scraps. Woo, it's bad. Yesterday when we got finished with the doing the mini quilt at 10, my room looked like a bomb had gone off in it. And I was paralyzed. I was like, I can't even think of what I need to do in here. So I had to stop everything and just start picking up and putting everything away. I couldn't stand it. You think the 125 is slower than the 325? I don't know, Priscilla. I don't know if that matters or not. All right. I got a Fussy Cut My Wolf. Here we go. You got a few minutes left, you guys. About 5 more minutes to put in a hashtag Power Tools. You only do it one time. It won't count duplicate entries. Okay. And oh man, look at this. Just look at that guy. Isn't that insane? And you're going to, I'm giving away, courtesy of Corey Yoder. She gave me these patterns to give to you. We're going to do the woolly wall hanging. It finishes at 40 by 40. And thank you, Karen. Oh, you're so nice for my super sticker. Thank you, sweetheart. And you're going to get your little sheep. You guys are supporting my habit. So, yeah. Connie's got that right. She's using the AccuQuilt to cut out the Cleopatra's fan. When you've got a pattern that has 8 million things you got to cut out, definitely want to, use some kind of AccuQuilt if you can. I know that they had one at Scrappy Quilter, my old quilt store. She closed. But they had one, and so you could use it. Was that there? I think they had one. And let's see. It needs to be on the 2.5 and on the 5 is where that needs to be. I'm going to fussy cut this wolf. Okay. And on the 2.5 here. Hi, Frito. I have doggy doors all over my house, you guys. This is an old garage, and I've got the main door that goes into the house. Oh, that's the wrong. Is that right? Now, hold on a second. What am I doing here? There's half. Okay. I didn't do that right. There we go. And then there is a storm door that my old sewing room was an enclosed back patio. And that sewing room, so there's a storm door that used to be just a patio, and then we put a roof over it and enclosed it and all that. There's a doggy door out there. And then that back patio's got 2 other storm doors with doggy doors on it. So these dogs come and go at their leisure. I don't have to stop what I'm doing to let a dog out. I just don't have the patience for that. And they love it. You know that stops any bad habits. If your dog has a habit of going into the trash or anything like that, you can install a doggy door and that'll go away. It's amazing. Okay. Well, that took a lot of cutting, but I got it. Yep. That's awesome. You got to do hashtag power tools, not power tools with thread. January cleanup, going through all the kits and to-dos that are completed. Go, Kathy, go. No new projects till your work in progress is done. Well, then you shouldn't watch my channel. You're not cutting off. There we go. Boy, that turned out good, didn't it? That's going to look amazing. So there's one. I got to do another one. I got to cut one more. Let me find him. Nose on the 2.5 and the 5. Yep, there we go. Los Lobos. Okay. And 2.5. There he is. Okay, and then 1/2 inch. Let's see. My brain just stopped working. Hold on a second. Let's see here. I inspire you to work on them, Kathy. Good. Yeah, we're all about just getting this. Oh, you have a catio, Kim? That's cool. Yeah. Raccoons come through your friend's doggy door. We've never had that trouble. The dogs keep the raccoons from doing that. So I've never had that trouble. My stepmom had a dog door, and her little dog went out back and didn't come back in. She's got an owl. Julianne, yeah. Frito brought in a squirrel one time. She was very proud. Very proud of her squirrel. I was like, bah. She was very proud. Okay, brain's working again. I got it. I know what I'm doing now. I needed that little sip of coffee. She was so proud. She was sitting there and just wiggling her little butt. Look at me. I was like, Keith, come clean this up. We've got a fox out back. It's very cool. It's a gray fox. And you can see he jumps. It's very cool. Have you guys ever heard of fox? Oh my goodness. They have like this high-pitched, whiny laugh. Foxes are creepy to listen to. Yeah. Was the squirrel alive? No. Squirrel was long gone. Squirrel was no longer alive. You know, usually they're covered in fleas or whatever. So I was like, ugh. This looks great. I'll take that all day long. That one turned out really nice too. That's good. So there's those two wolf blocks. And the sides for them are going to be the red feathers and the deep blue with the hummingbirds. See that? So those will be beautiful together. Yeah, you'll be getting lots of UFOs. Oh, good. Done. Excellent. That's what we're all about here on this, this hour. We just sit, you've got somebody in the background, like-minded, and just chatting. And it's great to have that. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to run the winner picker. So you have to have #PowerTools in the chat. And then not in the comments below. US shipping only, please, y'all. And I'm going to run this. Okay. So let's see who's going to win. Let me do present and share screen. And I'm going to do the giveaway tool and do share. And where are we at? 488. Awesome. All right. You ready, guys? Let's draw. Let's see who wins. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Who's going to get it? Don't you hate? Charlene, yay, good for you. Congratulations, Charlene. That's wonderful. So shoot me an email, powertoolswiththread@outlook.com, and I will give me your home address or wherever you want it mailed to, and I'll get this in the mail to you, okay? This has been a lot of fun, you guys. I really enjoyed this. I got some blocks cut, just about all of them I wanted to, so that's wonderful. And this has been great. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. If you are stitching the mini quilts with me, whether it's on a single needle or a multi-needle, please be sure to tune in at 10 a.m. today Central, because I'm going to show you how to streamline your workflow using Embrilliance Essentials. All right, so you might want to consider getting that. All right, y'all. We will talk to you soon. You guys go sew something. Have a great weekend. Bye.